Okay, in this video, I'm going to give you some tips on the art of saying no. As an empath woman, it's something that I've struggled with myself over the years, and it's something that I almost had to teach myself through different processes of slight incremental changes that I made along the way. This video is hopefully going to help a lot of you too. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do so. It does help me out. Leave any comments below if you've got any questions, and hit the notification bell to be notified of any new videos that come out. Empaths tend to want to please people around them, want to keep the peace around them. In order to do this, they will knock themselves out with trying to help everyone around them, and everything that's asked of them, they'll be yes, 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 yes. So I'm going to give you some tips of what I started to do to help myself, to stop myself burning out and giving too much of myself, that there was nothing left for me. The first thing that I did was to give myself some space. So in order to give yourself space, if somebody asks you to do something, then I would say, I'll let you know. Now, just that simple little tool was giving me some space to be able to decide, do I want to do this? If I don't want to do this, then I've got that space to consider it. And also, if I do want to do it, then giving myself an idea of, right, well, when could I fit that in? I will then give them the option of, yes, I can do that on this date. And if they would then sort of push for, well, no, I need it this, then I would say, well, unfortunately, I can't do that. I can do it on this date. Giving yourself just that sentence of, can I let you know? Gives you that space to be able to decide. The second thing that I had to work out was, if somebody said no to me, if I asked somebody something and they said, oh, I'm really sorry, Michelle, I can't do that, how would I feel about it? Would I be acceptant of that? Would I think that's really out of order? No, of course I wouldn't. I'd be absolutely fine with it. So I had to almost reprogram my own mind to think they will be the same. You know, it's okay to say no. And I think that's a really important thing for us to remember, is it's okay to say no. If it's said in a loving way, it's not a bad thing. If we're constantly giving and giving and giving to everyone around us, if we're the type of person that tends to be of a healing energy, then people will be drawn to you that are broken birds and with broken wings and wanting that energy or wanting that assistance from you. And that's all great because you want to help everyone, but you also have to know when to retreat a little and to replenish yourself, because otherwise you'll end up burnt out. The third thing and most important thing that I had to remember and to consider was, if I was constantly giving to people and I didn't really want to do it, I felt as if, oh, you know, I want to help them, but at the same time, there's that little bit of you that have got so many other things to do that you don't really want to do it, or you can't fit it in, but you're still doing it. Then remember that we are projecting energy all the time, whether we believe it or not. And although we might be coming to a situation of helping somebody with the smile on our face on the exterior, internally, you may be feeling frustrated about it, resentful about it, or anything like this. And those feelings are vibrating at a lower vibration. So although you're actually trying to help, you're entering that situation with a vibration of maybe resentment. And that's the complete opposite of actually what you really want to be projecting. So saying no is not a bad thing. It's okay to say no. And if it's too difficult to say no at first, then incrementally build it up by different practices of, first of all, number one, give yourself the time. I will let you know tomorrow, or I'll let you know, I'll get back to you. That's okay to say. In that time, you can actually then sit there and think about whether you want to do it, whether you've got time to do it, and then give them a window of when you can do it if you choose to do it. Number two, it's okay to say no. It's not a bad thing. Other people don't think of you as a bad person just because you say no, just as you wouldn't think that of somebody else if they said no. And number three, think about the energy that you're broadcasting from trying to help everyone, but at the same time, maybe feeling a little resentful or frustrated about it. And think about the energy that you want to bring to any environment that you enter. And then maybe that will give you an inkling as to what your choice should possibly be.